Alright guys, we're here at the interview. Strawberry Alley, nice, great restaurant. So I'm here, just wanted to tap in, let you guys know what was going on. Had a lot of distractions throughout the past 2 days, but I'm trying to stay focused, trying to keep my mindset on the positive things, and mainly to trust God through this whole process. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming, stressful, especially coming out of the Department of Correction. You have to adapt back to society. So I must say I've been carrying myself pretty well. I get a little nervous at times. After being around the same people for the past 3.5 years, I had to get back used to being around others in society, which is a process. And sometimes the anxiety try to get the best of me, but I'm in control of my emotions and my feelings. My mom told me the other day we walk by faith, not by feelings and emotions, so I'm sticking to it. Shout out to my mother, Evangelist Morris. Hey, what's up, GPP fam? Just checking in. Like y'all already know, I'm new to this, so y'all bear with me. Any mistakes, just help me correct it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, leave some feedback. I love feedback. So I just wanted to tap in real quick and talk about my experience these past couple hours of being out. And I did say hours, right? Okay, so for all of you who don't know, I was sentenced to 5 years, but I only had to serve 3.5 off that 5. It's been a very humbling experience, a grateful experience. A lot of people look at prison as a bad thing. For some, it's a lifesaver, and it was a lifesaver for me, so I'm grateful for it. So what I experienced these last couple of days was a little bit of disturbance. I had made plans to spend some time alone in Nashville, just decompress, just unwind and just embrace the sense of being alone. When you in those places, you surrounded by people, day and night. You can never catch a break. Ain't no me time in prison. So I was really looking forward to that, but like I say, my plans got interrupted. So back in I want to say like 2016, I caught a DUI, and I was on probation as well in Florida. So the DUI violated my probation in Florida. So I went to court here, and they placed me on 6 months of unsupervised probation. And they also knew with the background history that I had with Florida that I was going to prison. So the agreement was for me to report after I was done serving my time in Florida. That's the understanding that I had. So after serving my time in Florida, and I was released, which was on April the 29th, 2025, I called to report, only to be told that I had an active warrant. And I was just stunned, like, what do you mean? What are you saying? And my probation officer explained the situation, saying that Escambia County told them when they communicated with them that I had been released from their system. But what they failed to do was tell them that I was released from their system to the Department of Correction. So right there is a gap, a loophole that can affect people's lives and be an issue. I'm coming out of prison. The last thing I want to do is, leave prison and have to worry about, an active warrant, leaving prison and going to jail. So, yeah, it's been a challenging couple hours. You know, I haven't even been out that long, and I'm already experiencing these challenges. And you know, it's okay because you know I'm content. I'm okay. I got my head on straight. You know, I communicate very, very well. So what I decided to do was turn myself in. You know, and I must say I'm gonna call that growth. Because anybody that know me, you know, I was on the run for almost just as long as I was incarcerated for before they got me. So for me to step in there was an experience that I never thought I would be experiencing. You know, so yeah, I did that last night. I went to go turn myself in, and what I experienced in this process was also kind of like mind blowing, because I never expected this to happen. Because I'm pretty sure if you walk into any jailhouse and you tell them, hey, I have an active warrant, I'm here to turn myself in, they supposed to right then and there place you under arrest. Well, guys, that did not happen. I actually walked out of there with a clear understanding that, you know, I have the option to either turn myself in, allow them to arrest me, or just wake up this morning and go to the courthouse and get it taken care of. But it was mind blowing because where they do that at? I ain't know they do that, you know. Maybe because I never turned myself in, I'm not too sure. But anyways, long story short, I got that taken care of today. I went down there, they filed a motion. I had all my paperwork, my release papers that was stating that, you know, I was incarcerated from this period of time to that period of time. So thank God that I had that, because it actually helped me to put in a motion to have the VOP recalled. So I have to go to court on Tuesday at 9 to actually just have the charges dismissed. So, you know, what was supposed to be for my bad is actually turning out for my good. And I just want to give you guys an update what I've been experiencing these past couple hours. I went to a job interview. You don't see me, I got my collar shirt, you know, looking all casual and professional. And I actually got the job, so that's a plus. You know, it's gonna be great. You know, I hope you guys, like I said, like, subscribe, and follow. Share this with your friend, your aunties, your cousin, your auntie, anybody that need any motivation, any mental health, or just, you know, encouraging. You know, I feel that it's very important that we pour into each other, and we have to pour the right things. You know, it's a lot of stuff you could be pouring to people. You could be pouring drugs, alcohol. Hey, you want to pour another cup? You want to pour? You know, we got to pour the right things into each other. It's very important. You know, I ain't knocking nobody for what they do, for each his own, but just make sure you're getting the right knowledge, because when I got the right knowledge, I became great. And when you become great, you can't be stopped. And when you got the right knowledge, you can't be stopped, because that's something that's tangible. So when you find something tangible, that means it's yours. You can't nobody take that from you. So I just wanted to tap in and give you guys an update. And y'all give me some feedback. Let me know what you think.